My Dashers, how you doing? It's your boy C Moto. I am back with another video. Probably not the proudest video that I'll ever see myself doing, but it is something I feel I need to do at this point. Being um, a new person that's created a social channel in that sense here on YouTube. It's just something that I want to make clear to a few people before I continue on. Um, I have some haters out there, some people that think that I that there's no way possible for me to make the amount of money that I make. And it's just kind of crazy with the way people think out there in the world that they just assume because you make this amount of money or you do things a certain way that it can't be real or it's fake. And to me, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't win for lose when it comes to this. It's like you have to be one that's with the majority, or you have to be one that makes $200 a week or whatever it is. And it's just kind of crazy um, that I feel that I have to even have a video like this just to explain. Um, and it's crazy because I mean I do have a full-time job. I work for the government. I work for a school district, and I am a truck driver that takes care of all the warehouse needs for the school district. Along with that, part of my job is to deliver nutrition to the kiddos daily. The children that you have at school, like I have to make these deliveries to make sure that they eat every day. So to me, it's just kind of crazy, and I shouldn't have to even speak on that, but just some people feel like I can't have a full-time day job and I can't do DoorDash to the limits and possibilities that I do. It's just really weird, but I mean, I can't let it bother me that much because at the end of the day, these people are not paying me. So it's just more getting these people to understand because believe it or not, it's quite a few people that feel this way. Or they think that I, for some reason, like, am on a W-2 status with DoorDash. Like, I work for DoorDash. And it's like, really? Really? Like, it's crazy. So it's like nobody can be positive out there. Nobody can make a nice amount of money without it being a question mark. And granted, it's my hustle at the end of the day. You make your hustle what you want it to be. That's why it's called a hustle. If everybody was just out here making $200 a day and that was it, that would just be the standardized amount that you're going to make. That's what everybody's going to make. So there'd be no videos to make to tell people about their journeys because we're all making the same. So what's the video about? So then when you get somebody that makes an amount that you yourself probably can't make, or maybe you do, and you just don't like the way that I do things, then you want to hate, then you want to question things, blah, 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 blah. But like I said, until you understand that person and where they come from and what they appreciate and not take for granted, then you would know that that's me. It's like I work hard to become the person that I am today. My parents raised me in a way to respect people in my upbringing, and that's young or old. It has nothing to do with just respecting your elders. I respect everybody, and that's why I'm constantly bringing and making the clear point that I'm bringing positivity to my channel. Period. Nothing negative. So to me, like this is something on the negative side. Not so much negative like directly from me, but it's just me addressing negativity that's out there. And this one video is not going to change. I'm still going to get people that are going to come over here and they're still going to have a problem with one video or another that I make because I'm being so positive. And again, like I said, you have to understand my life and the way my life is set up. Everybody's life is different. I live in a market where between LA and Orange County, where I'm in LA or the Disneyland area, I deal with a lot of vacationers, a lot of people that go on vacation. They're ready to spend money, so they're enjoying themselves enough to tip nice. And then we live in a state or a general part of the state where it's probably expensive to live here, so people make money and they tip. And I'm not saying every driver out there is getting tipped and getting paid the same that I get paid during DoorDash, but I feel that it's part of my service. I feel it's part of my service that I bring when I'm dashing. or whatever, that I'm able to make the amount I make. And just for some reason, people think I can't have a full time day job and do DoorDash to make the amount of money I make, where I'm cracking anywhere between on the lowest side 1,000 a week to the highest side 15 to 2K a week. Like, you just don't get it. And it's like, I can post a video of my statements, I can do everything, and it's still, people are still questioning it, even enough to a point to say that I'm on W-2 status with DoorDash themselves, and I'm just out here creating a whole YouTube channel just to get and reach the people that are out there that are saying not to accept low paying orders, or to to sway people to accept all low paying orders, when I have never said that. That's never been my motto. I have made that clear that you accept what you want to accept. That's your dash. Listening to me is not going to change the amount of money that you're either going to make or not make. Now, you can take what I say with a grain of salt, or you can try to do the things that I do and see if it makes a difference. That's all I'm bringing to you, is my journey. I'm not saying it has to be your journey. I make what I make, I tell you how I make it, and that's it. You take what you want from it, or don't take nothing at all. And at the end of the day, I'm always going to appreciate you for watching the video, whether you subscribe or not. And that's not my point, to be big on people subscribing. Of course, I want people to subscribe. Excuse me. I want people to watch my channel, because I'm bringing positivity to my channel, and just happens to be that it was DoorDash. If it was Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever it is, and there's no really issues out there with them companies, I would still be bringing positivity. But because there's this narrative that certain YouTubers and a lot of dashers are pushing out there, that we all have to follow that. And that's just not the case for me. What am I going to complain about when I'm making anywhere between the lowest $1,000 to $2,000 a week? What is it that I'm going to get on my channel and sit and complain about? Yeah, there's some low paying orders. I'm still making profits on those low paying orders. If you're talking about time, whatever. Like, it takes time to do everything. But if I'm looking at it like from a gas standpoint to accepting low paying order, I'm still making profits on these low paying orders that are so called being accepted by me. So that was just really it. Like I said, I hate to have to make this type of video, but you have some people out there that are just questioning how I'm dashing like that. And I can dash up to 12 hours a day if I want to. If I really wanted to, I could dash 12 hours a day. Could I physically do it? Probably not. Because I have a day job that I have to work, that limits me to the amount of hours that I can drive DoorDash. And when I do drive, I make the best of it. I get my orders done really quick so I can get back on the market and make the money that I need to make. And that's the difference between me and the next driver that's out there just eating up time, just kind of milking the system, in the sense, taking their sweet time. And it's not to say maybe you can't rush. Maybe it takes you the amount of time that they give you to make those deliveries. I have nothing against that. But like I said, everybody's hustle is their hustle. So this is more to bring to the attention of those that are either hating on me because the amount that I make, or hating on me because they think I don't have a day job. Like, there's no way I can have a day job. And that's just the crazy thing about it. I totally have a day job. My day job is my career job. This is the last stop shop for me for this job. Working for the government and working for a school district, I have a full pension that I will continue to receive my full paycheck, almost my full paycheck. When I retire, month to month, I will continue to get paid. And I can choose to go and have another side job or another day job, and I will still continue to get that paycheck. That's the life that I set up for myself, and the type of job that I made sure I had to make sure I take care of. I don't have to worry about 401k or retirement plans that I have to pay into, in that sense. I mean, I kind of pay into them with this school district, but it's not solely based on what I'm putting away. The school district will continue to pay me all the way up until I die, after I retire. So that's the type of job that I was looking for, and I finally got, because it is very difficult to acquire certain positions like that. It's only 7 of us here as employees in this warehouse for the school district where I'm at. So I got lucky. So between making $5,000 a month there, and then my anywhere between 4 and 6K with DoorDash, I'm bringing home 10K a month, and I'm doing that for my kids, to put food on the table, to get them what they need. I got good kids. I got very good kids. So I make sure they have what they want. They're not spoiled. I make sure that they know the value of a dollar. That's one thing that I do make sure of. But because they're good kids, they got good grades, they're never in any trouble, and it's because my upbringing, I have pushed that on to them to make sure that they know that they need to come up a certain way in life. to make sure that they survive and make it, because it is going to be harder for children as they get older. But without going too far out of the video in terms of what it is that I wanted to bring to you guys, I said it was just to address the haters and the people that think that I work for DoorDash just because I'm being too positive come DoorDash. Like, I have nothing negative to say, but when you really sit and think about it, for them people that for the people that are hating or that are questioning, if you're making 15 to 2K a week, what would you have to complain about? You wouldn't be complaining. You would be doing the same thing that I would probably be doing. Because what would there be to complain about? The average person doesn't make that doing DoorDash. But if your hustle is strong enough to make it, why not? And if you made it, you would be in the same position, just speaking on how much money that you make and the things you do to make what you make. So with that said, it's just like, don't be mad at me. Don't hate on me because of my hustle and where I live or how my market is or how I do my dashes. In any videos, this is always going to pertain to me. It's never going to be the case that you have to do this or you have to do that. Just to make it clear, because I get a lot of people that say, oh, well, your market's this or your market's that, and my market here is not that, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I totally understand it, and that's why I respect your opinion and your thought about declining orders when you need to decline them, because maybe your market, it's not paying well. But on that note, me personally, hey, if I don't like a certain job, I'm not going to work for that company no more. I'm going to continue to move on and make sure I get the better job, a better job. I'm not going to continue to work one job if I have so many problems with it, especially to these levels. We're not getting paid enough. Anytime I've quit a job, I've always made sure that I've made more and made more and made more money. I've never went backwards in pay, and now I've gotten to the point to where I make $30 an hour. And my medical insurance is fully paid for because I'm a full-time employee for the state. So it's like I don't pay for any benefits, and I make $30 an hour. So I make 5K a month. So you can imagine where my DoorDash, I'm always good. I'm happy because it's truly extra money. It's no money that I need to go towards bills, anything, nothing, not a zip. My day job takes care of my life. DoorDash is any extras and wants that I get. All my needs and things are taken care of with my day job, and I still have money left over from that. So I will leave it at that. I don't want this to be a video, like I said, that I wanted to bring because, like I said, I'm all about positivity, and it's not that I'm being negative. I'm just addressing the negativity that people bring towards me, and not believing the hustle that I bring to this all. It's like it's like you want people to fail, or you want people to be where you are, or lower than where I'm at. And it's not a levels thing. It's just you make what you make, I make what I make, and I report my journey. And you like it or you don't like it, in your opinion, I'm always gonna respect it. Some people I won't get that respect back because they'll just be so mad with the response that I give to them because I'm still being positive. So with that said, I will leave it at that. Positivity is key, people. Positivity is key. I don't work for DoorDash. I do have a full-time day job. I'm positive because I was bred to come up in life and just continue to be that positive. There's struggles that I've had in my lifetime that I just hate I had to go through, but I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't have what I have today if I didn't go through those struggles. And it's working out for me. Maybe DoorDash won't work out for me in 6 months or a year. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I have my daytime career position that's going to take care of me when I retire. So with that said, people, I wish all you drivers the absolute best in your drive to make whatever extra money you make, whether it's with DoorDash or Grubhub, Uber Eats, or any other side gig delivery job. I wish you guys the best in making the most amount of money that you possibly can, so you can't attack me later and be like, oh, well, you said this or you said that or blah, blah, blah. I always have the best intentions for every person out there, and I'm always going to be positive. Always. So with that said, people, let's get out here and let's make some money. Let's make some money and try to get through this life that we have right now. As expensive as things are getting, let's hustle and try to make this extra money so it's not as difficult on us from our day-to-day regular jobs that we have to take money out of those paychecks. Let's use these jobs to our advantage, these gig jobs, to make the money we want to make. I'm telling you right now, ain't no job going to be perfect, especially these side hustle jobs. There's always going to be some kind of issue or concern or this and that. It's just a matter of how you deal with it. And there are certain channels and routes that you go to take care of those issues. Otherwise, just pick up and move on to the next gig, and maybe you'll like that one. I'll never tell a person to quit, but I'm just saying if it's that bad, then I mean possibly try something else if that's the case. But for me, DoorDash is a sweet spot. For all my fellow DoorDash people that are following me, I do appreciate it. I think I'm at about 175 subs right now. And that stuff where it does matter to me at the same time it doesn't, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to tell you, oh, sub for me, subscribe. I'm going to tell you to, of course, because I want you to see my videos to try to help you out. But it's not for me. It's not about a YouTube making money thing. It's more just kind of throwing my journey out there to try to help other people. So I just suggest that you subscribe so you can see my next video of me being positive. Until next time, people, your boy C Moto. Peace out.